When you see that field of blue, you know it can be only one place in the world. Boise, Idaho, on the campus of Boise State and home to the fabled giant killers, the Boise State Broncos. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day, as we'll see the number 20 team in the country, the Nevada Wolfpack, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Boise State Broncos. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Broncos will boot it away to start the game. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Nevada Wolfpack offense heads out, and they'll have the ball first. There are always butterflies to start a game, but when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling. The temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
Yeah, David, we played in these games before. Everything just seems to be heightened, right? The game seems to be moving faster. The crowd noise feels louder. Your composure will be tested early in a game like this.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Nevada going quickly. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A game for this one. They've circled this one all offseason, so they better be ready to bring it today, dude.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
Nevada will be forced to punt. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. On the return, it's Bates. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. So Boise State's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And a big key as this game unfolds is just how aggressive will he be throwing the football at a lockdown corner like that.
Yeah, and when you're an elite quarterback, you think you can do whatever you want to do, and you think you can make the right decisions. I'm interested to see how much he'll test that cornerback on the other side.
You know, there's a saying, there's no defense for a perfect pass, but he's got to be extra careful and sharp when he's throwing that guy's way.
And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. They'll try to snap it quickly.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
That was an eyelash away from being picked off, and that is not the way to set the tone with a near pick on your opening drive. Knocked down at the 29-yard line. Picked up 15 yards on the play, and he's got a first down. Zings it complete to the right. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Oh, what a grab by the defense. They didn't give him much of a chance to make that play even bigger, but the turnover has him set up at the 16.
And defensive backs, you think, don't have good hands. The big fella shows it. How about that defensive back going up and getting the interception? Nice job breaking on the football. You say that's why you play defense, because you don't have hands? Yeah, I beg to differ.
Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, and it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out there. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
He's right on target. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot, the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield. You saw that right there.
Nevada going quickly. I know you want to prepare for every game the same way, but there's just something different about rivalry games, Jesse.
It's because, Reese, I think players are aware that games like this define your legacy as a player. Your record in rivalry games is something that people are going to talk about for years and years down the road. You have got to show up and play your best football in games like this.
This Nevada offense really has it going. Oh, man, did he turn that one loose and fired it into the teeth of the zone.
And you know, as a quarterback, Reese, when you're throwing it to the perimeter of the field on these curl routes, you've got to have some heat. You've got to have arm talent to get that ball out quickly into the hands of your receiver before all those defenders can get to it. Man, this QB's got a cannon.
They'll give him a couple. That leaves him with 3rd and 8. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Comes out throwing on first down. Fires to the big fella. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Short completion last play. Let's see if they throw it again. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion trying to get the defense to show its hand. And they're not on the same page there. That incompletion leads to 2nd down and 10. They'll try the run. Still running at the 40. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to stop this guy. They better rally to the football and get multiple hats because he is not easy to bring down.
That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. They'll try to overcome that last play on 2nd and 15. Looking for a man. It's Nelson. Finds his tight end. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion? The Broncos have it with a 1st and 10. They go to the ground. Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They move the tight end all over. They'll run it from the gun. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down. Offense in an empty set. To the air on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On 2nd down, he's looking downfield. Makes the grab on the left. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give them a first down. And the Broncos have pushed it inside the 20. He's looking to throw it. Catch in the middle, it's Bates. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Hands it off. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. Looking for the score. And good coverage and better hands on that shot to the end zone. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. From inside the 10, here he comes. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Takes the handoff. It's Hayes. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27. Nevada going quickly. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic, fortunate to get it back. The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll be brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see what that one's about.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Offense, quick tempo. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. Fires to the tight end. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Ball at the 38, the defense will try to get a stop on third and short. To the ground to try to move the chains. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Third down, and they'll need to get the ball to the 38-yard line. Getting some heat. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
Nevada will be forced to punt. He'll try to really get into this one. Gets it away, solid distance, but more importantly, trying to keep it away from that return man. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goal. And he breaks into the open. He's at the 40. Running inside the 20. And he'll take it in. They couldn't get him on the ground. Touchdown, Broncos!
And I love the play call. Oftentimes offensively, you like to throw the football deep down your own end and take shots because you're anticipating man coverage. So if you get a receiver that can get behind the defense, that has a chance to be a home run type play. And you saw it work out exactly that way right there.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Miami is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now. But those fans that were there when the U was the U, they know this game is not over. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Florida State.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's George.
Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The give to the back. Makes the tackle at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. Nevada going quickly. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. 2nd down coming up. One back in the backfield. He gets to carry. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. The offense in hurry up mode. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Finds his big tight end. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He gets it out to the 17, the cover unit right there to make the stop. Boise State ready to send out that offense. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Dropping back, it's Nelson. Makes his connection. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Wants to throw on 1st down. Complete downfield. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Gets it out quickly. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Now on 2nd down. Out of the gun to give to the back. That run epitomizes a veteran, savvy senior who knows how to find space. The Broncos will snap it on 1st and 10. They're getting this guy lathered up. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run play action. He's going to fire deep. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back, almost intercepted. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds the tight end.
You know, the tight end's going to have to do a better job of separating and giving his quarterback a place to go with the football. That time, just couldn't create it, and as a result, as soon as he made the catch, he was brought to the ground, setting up 4th down.
And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. They've hit a bit of a lull here, and they need to get things cranked up with this possession. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
After getting nothing done on the last one, this is a big play, 2nd and long from the 11. He's looking to throw. They're setting up the screen. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Nevada going quickly. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got it in the middle, it's Brown. He'll make a play on third down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Now they'll run the draw. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's third down now. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Looking for a block. It's Bates. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O's. Off the play fake on first down to throw. It's complete to the right. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the running back. A strong tackle and wrap-up from the junior. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll try to pop the draw. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Boise State! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the score comes on a pass from 40 yards out. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. He'll bring it back. It's Bates. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Offense set on first down. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Bought a little time, lets it go. He's got his man. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down. Movement here from the tight end. From the gun, the running back has it. Tried to fight his way through that tackle, but he's brought down. As we reach the 2-minute warning, they'll need to try to get a stop to keep this thing from getting out of hand. Back to pass, it's Nelson. Fires the pass, intercepted. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. And the senior just took that one out of the air and sends it the other way.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the first half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together, and generate some points.
And you're right, Jesse, and this offense needs to start now. Like, we got to get some points on the board, create some momentum, and continue it, because you've dug yourself a significant hole.
They'll throw it on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Hayes. And he tried to string out that run, but there was nowhere to turn it upfield, and he's forced out of bounds for a loss. Looking to throw on second down. It's complete on the right side. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. And he'll try to knock it through from the right hash and 35 yards out. It's good.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away, and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. Unloads it left. He's got an open man. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. That's the way to start a drive, and now they'll try to follow up on 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Nelson. He'll loft one deep down the left side. It's complete. A huge pickup. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Broncos. Quarterbacks love receivers that can get separation, but that amount of separation is a little excessive.
I agree, Reese, and I think the defense needs to have a little powwow on the sidelines and talk about what just happened, because that was an absolute busted coverage on the back end. Defense can't keep playing like that.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Miami is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join Vinny Testaverde and Gino Torretta in the pantheon of greats to play at the U. They're trailing by just 4 to Florida State. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Going up top on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's George. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. He'll come out throwing on first down. Pocket starts to collapse. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He's going to pass on second down. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Throwing right. He makes a catch. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with a first down. And on first down, they've sent the field goal unit onto the field. This might be a little easier if it were straight on, but a 43-yarder from the right hash. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. All lined up and ready to go for a great second half ahead. He'll bring it out. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. First play from scrimmage here in the second half, and they'll keep it on the ground. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Dropping back, it's Nelson. Spits it out to the back. They're working that left side. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. A new set of downs after the completion. They'll throw it on first down. Finds his big tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On second down, he'll let it fly. Unloads to the wideout. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. From the gun, wants to pass. Working the middle, it's complete. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. The running back has it. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Oh, gave the defender the business. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Broncos will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And it looks as if there will be no return here as the punt goes out of bounds. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He was able to squirt free and pick up just a few on that one. Nevada going quickly.
Brings up 2nd down.
They want to run it left here. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. And that 3rd down pass left a vapor trail, but it's incomplete. Nevada will be forced to punt. Looking for a block. It's Bates. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stops. Boise State ready to send out that offense. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. Let's see how successful they'll be on 1st and 10. Back to pass, it's Nelson. Looking for a deep man. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield. After the misconnection, it's 2nd down. The give to the single back. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. The Broncos will punt this one away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And the punt will go into the end zone, and the ball comes out to the 20 on the touchback. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. Here's the handoff. That one did not go well. Tackled in the backfield for a loss of 6. They'll try to find a more productive play this time on 2nd and long from the 14. He's looking to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. And the pass hits, picked off. No room to return, but no problem after making a play like that, and they'll have it at the 25.
QBs have to understand, when I'm throwing against zones, I got to manipulate guys with my eyes. I might have to look one direction to create an opening to throw that ball or zip that ball in. I got to use touch. It's really hard when all eyes are on me, and you can tell the quarterback was not ready and did not make a good throw.
The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. You get field position like this, and you're not likely to punt the way they did the last time they had the ball.
Yeah, great job by the defense, setting them up in an opportunity to get some points on the board quickly.
This is an opportunity you've got to capitalize on this field position. You must come away with points here if you're on offense.
They're going to ride this running back. Relying on that running game inside the red zone. He picked up 3 to the 11. Give to the running back. Works his way ahead for about 3. It's down at the 8. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Looking to throw, it's Nelson. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And now the lead is even bigger. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need...
And the quarterback bought some time, but not enough. Down he goes with the sack.
As a defensive end, trust me, I was a defensive end, I can tell you, you start getting a little lathered up. Now you got your 2nd sack. It's only the 3rd quarter. Your eyeballs are getting big. This is going to be one of those days. I'm going to get me 3. I'm going to get me 4. Shoot, I might even get me 5.
Well, after not getting a thing done on 1st down, it's 2nd and long from the 24. The give to the tailback. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. He only needs a sliver of daylight. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Off play action on 1st down. Looking for a big play. And it falls incomplete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. To the air, it's Nelson. Feeling some heat. And they got him. He'll get him down for the sack.
Man, oh man, that defensive end had a great get-off on that play. Exploded out of his 3-point stance. He's able to use the swim move and get to the QB.
I'm not positive, but that 1st down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Touchdown, Broncos! And the punishment has been extended.
And, man, is that perfect timing. You can tell quarterback drops back. He sees his guy, and he knows he's open. But watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the bread basket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job of getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, a very interesting scene playing out right now in this marquee top 25 matchup. Texas A&M is darn near perfect offensively today. This is almost exactly the way they drew things up in practice this week. They're up by 18 over Alabama.
They're going to open this drive with a pass. Quickly to the tight end.
Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And that one had some juice on it, but it's incomplete. Now the defense will try to rise up on 3rd and short from the 21. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back.
False start. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. From the gun, looking for a man. Pulls it in. It's George. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
2nd down coming up.
And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield, it's Brown. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. They keep attacking through the air. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it's swatted away. It's a turnover on downs. First down here for the offense. Looking downfield, it's Nelson. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. And the Broncos trying to cash it in on 1st and goal.
Yeah, and I like this offense keeping the foot on the gas. You got to lead by a couple scores, but keep the foot on the accelerator. Nice job. Another big play down the field for this offense.
Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. 3rd and goal, where the fire purifies and separates contenders and pretenders. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. They'll try to tack on a little extra to this lead with a touchdown here on 4th and goal. They'll run it. Touchdown, Boise State! And the pummeling has started. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Paul.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
21, Nevada, 3.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. And the defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before. So you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute, put some points on the board.
He's going to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Let's see what they've got on second down. He's looking to throw. Quarterback moving. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Fires on the move. What a job to lay out and make the catch. Wolfpack will have 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Still looking, on the move. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. Offense gets set for 2nd down.
Second down coming up.
Trying play action. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. The Wolfpack now operating in the red zone. Whoops, someone moved a little bit early. Offense going to pick up a 5-yard penalty.
False start. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Line gets set, 1st down. Takes the handoff, it's ball. Able to make the stop after a gain of 2 to the 22. Went to the running game on 1st down, now 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Wants to go up top. Grab behind the line. It's Brown. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll keep it himself. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. This offense has been unable to find the end zone all day. Can they do it on 3rd and goal? From the gun, wants to pass. And it's incomplete as he was trying to make the play in the back corner of the end zone. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. Field goal is good. I wouldn't say they cut into the deficit. They sort of microscopically edged off the deficit. Still a mountain to climb. On the move from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Boise State ready to send out that offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Encroachment. Defense.
The encroachment penalty on the D gives the offense a free 5 yards. They'll put the tight end in motion. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. He leaves it with his back. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. They'll try to run for it. The Broncos will move the sticks. Now from the 48-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Running back searching for a hole. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They say every game counts the same in the standings, and that is true, but there are some games that no matter what the coaches say, they just mean a little more, and they hurt a little more if you lose.
They do, and that's a fact, and every player will tell you that. There are some games that are highlighted before the season that this game matters more, and it's not that the other ones don't matter. It's just that the hate runs so deep for some of these rivalries and some of these kids that grew up across the street from each other that went to different schools, Jesse. You can feel it.
David, you're absolutely right, and I wonder, because it was a rivalry game, did the losing team get a little overhyped? It just looked like they were pressing too much in this football game. They made too many uncharacteristic mistakes, and as a result, they take the L.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.